I called it seasons, as you can see here, because that's one more thing I want to show you. It's quite easy. What I want to do now, I've kind of set that on the long bench, is get the rest of these medals from the seasons grind. And I started here today offline with the Premier League, so I grinded that through. And the next thing that I want to get is these epic shards here in all of the Division 1 sections here. I'm thinking it makes more sense to get these epic shards here rather than doing the skill boosts in the event where you need 105 players. I think it's not really worth it. Rest in peace stream. Is there a lag? Guys, I hope there's no lag, the stream quality is alright, and the music volume is okay. The stream just closed. Is it back? I hope everything's okay now. I'm checking here on Twitch on my notebook and it says it's okay. So sorry for any lags or delay. Probably because of the recording app, because my internet connection is good, so I don't know what the problem is here. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get all of these medals that are still achievable here in the seasons chapter. Probably it's gonna take me a week or so because it's quite cumbersome seeing that one game costs 10 energy. So let's take a look. Our league, we got matched with a very hard opponent, as we're gonna lose this matchup. League from China, ranked 469th with basically only 200 plus OVR people. So yeah, they're gonna win this. GG to them, well deserved. What's important for me is just that everybody takes our league turns. I don't want people missing out. As long as everybody takes their turns and give it their best effort, that'll be okay. Something to tell me you earned 6 million in only one market grind. 1 hour market grind. Okay, nice. How did you do that? With fishing, or? I mean, it's definitely possible making 5-6 million in an hour if you farm and if you have the stock of cards. It's just a matter of how much you're committing to it. So our weekend league team here is activated, so we can jump into our first game here. And we're getting inbox messages. I think those are, let me just check the silver fishing cards that are running out now. Yeah. So those are the silvers. There are going to be a couple hundred cards coming in now. I'm going to list those again after the stream. Chinese grinders, yeah. Chinese pay to winners, more or less. So, weekend league is activated. 11 players. For every win we get 20 points. You sold a rivalries card for good profit. Okay, that's nice to hear. Yeah, I also sold like 4 or 5 rivalries cards in the last 2 days. Just with fishing, it made me like 10 to 12 million coins. So we're facing a 144 OVR team here. Should be a W. Nice start. He actually, I think, disconnected, seeing that he has blue signal now next to his name. So it's enough if we just score 1 goal here and autoplay. I'm gonna act very minimalistic here in this game, just score a goal and autoplay. You're eating pistachios. Okay, nice. Pistachios are always quite... First of all, they're healthy and they taste good, yeah. The only thing what I don't really like about pistachios is you have to open the shell. That can be stressy sometimes. You need a favor. Can I demonstrate master fishing? Yeah, sure. We can demonstrate master fishing, not a problem. I'm just not sure if the card will get sold during the stream, but I can show you basically the principle of how it works. But just so you know, I'm not master fishing. You mean? Okay, yeah. I thought you meant farming. Sorry, that was a misread from me. Fishing is easy. I can show you that in a second. But as you saw, I mean, I've only sold 20 cards with fishing the last 2 days. But nevertheless, it did make 20 million. So basically what you do is when you fish cards, first of all, you need to have the stock of cards, yeah? You need to have a big inventory. So at the moment, I'm fishing all of my cards, except some of these masters I still have to put on the market. But I'll give you an example here, yeah? Yes, fishing or farming. Fishing and farming are two completely different concepts, yeah? If you fish, yeah? Like, as you saw in my inventory, I have like over 900 MasterCards in my inventory. So if we, let's say, sell a card now, I'll demonstrate you fishing first of all, yeah? So let's just go to our 90 cards. If I fish, I usually fish my cards here for 400k. So what I do is basically just list every card I have here. At least one, ideally maybe 2 cards. And you just, I'm just gonna go through the 90s with you here now, yeah? Probably these cards won't sell because I'm fishing them. If you farm them, you sell them for a fewer price, for not as high of a price, depending on your buying price. If you fish them, then you just set a value that you feel are comfortable with. I usually go with minimum 400, buy now 500, and if they sell, then you can maybe catch the spike. And the more cards you have, and the more various cards you have, obviously duplicates are always good, because if you catch that spike, then you can sell the duplicates at a higher price if they are selling. So that's the concept of fishing, yeah? Hey Fire Tornado, what's up? How's it going? I'm fine, thank you. You got your vaccination yesterday? Your head was dizzy and nauseous. Yeah, I also was a bit feeling a bit off after my vaccination, but it's nevertheless, I think, the better thing to do. So this was now the concept of fishing, yeah? For fishing, you need to have a lot of stock. Now let's take a look at farming, yeah? If we go back to the markets, what you want to do with farming is you want to buy cards that are quite rare or not so abundant in the market. So let's take a look at cards that are priced between 200 and 300k, because you know that you can I'll show you one thing before, yeah? You can snipe master cards cheaply, yeah? You can snipe 90 cards for under 100k. But these cards that you see here, yeah, they're not gonna sell for high profit. Use basically only these sniping cards that you see here for training XP. Yeah, 95 for 100k. We can't buy him. So what I still do here often is buy a lot of master cards for training XP. But if you want to fish them, then you are looking for cards in a bit of a higher price range that are not so abundant and are more rare. So you're looking for cards now here, if you scroll through, that are not that are quite rare. And once you start, like this Kelly guy, for example, he sold for 215 million, yeah? Let's take a look at 94 Kelly. And let's see if we can buy a card of him for under 200k. Indeed, look. So we're buying a Kelly now for 163, and we just saw that one sold for 215k. So let's try putting on this Kelly card for 220k here. Let's do minimum 199. Buy it now, 220. And that's basically the principle of fishing. You make like anywhere around 50 to 100k per card. Depending on the OVR and the rarity, you can obviously also make higher profits with higher OVR cards. Like what I suggest are very good fishing cards are the rivalry cards. 102s, animated. You can buy those for under 2 million. Oops, program rivalries. Look, a Boyata for 800,000. Amazing. And we can list him for 1.5. This is going to be an easy sell here. So Boyata, we're going to make 700,000 coins with this one card here. So we bought him for 800 and something K. It's a 102. So let's put him on for 1.3 and 1.5k. So basically that's the whole principle of farming, yeah? Fishing is like I said, a completely different aspect where you're just listing your stock of cards at an priced or overrated price where you're just trying to catch the spikes. And if you have, let's say, 1,000 or 1,500 master cards like I have, where you have different ones, various different cards, then there's always a likelihood and possibility that there are a couple cards spiking sooner or later. Sell him for 1.75. Yeah, I could have sold him. Probably he's even going to sell for 2 million. But nevertheless, it's a nice 700k profit here on this card. Almost 700k. So just what's also important is don't get too greedy when it comes to farming, because otherwise the cards won't sell. So I hope these concepts now of fishing and farming are somewhat clear to you guys. Let's go into our next weekend league game here, as we did start off nicely here with the first game with a win. And we still have 26 weekend league tickets, which is good. So I'm not gonna have any stress here. You got school tomorrow. Ah, yeah, you had vacation, right? Like, what was it called? Midterm break or something. The music's a bit high. Okay, I can change that. 1 second. So we're having a nice matchup here. 123 OVR. GG to the opponent. Should be another easy W here. Sprintex, you want a team review? We can do that. And take a look at which position you want to get Ronaldinho for. I mean, it's either going to be left forward or central attacking midfield. It depends which formation you use. Are you playing with a cam and an LF in your formation? So you're using both cam and LF, okay. I mean, what you could do is get the 113 Messi as a cam and the 115 Ronaldinho as a left forward. Why don't I play head-to-head weekend league? Because the grind is faster in versus attack. I have enough. I mean, I know my OVR is not the highest for versus attack for my weekend league team. It's only like 150, 154, I think. But it goes a lot quicker. Generally, like I play much more head-to-head in division rivals. Like I try to grind to FIFA superstars every time. But this is just much more convenient and quicker versus attack. I haven't used any top transfer points yet, no. Okay, so after this matchup, we're gonna check the teams of Sprintex and Frozen. This is gonna be a bit closer, but should be another W, seeing he has his chemistry quite a bit lower, and his OVR is also worse, so could be our third W here in a row. Oh my god, gets and misses. It does make a difference to play with these cards rather than like a 112 maxed out Lukaku and as a striker. You do see there's a big difference of quality in regards to finishing and converting chances. Hello KSJN, welcome to my stream. Thank you for joining. Show my main team? Yeah, I can show my main team in a sec. We just got 202 OVR, so we increased our OVR now by 1 in our main team because we upgraded the captain skill boost to level 24, where I'm using 4 players. So that's quite nice. So it's 4-all here. I'm taking this a bit for granted as we are losing 5-4. Maybe I should start concentrating here at the end. (6-5) Seguin 7-5. Free kick 8-6. I think that should be the game now, especially if we score here. Hoffman, there we go. So we're gonna check out the teams of Frozen Kani and Sprintex. Here is my main team. Ah, du bist aus Deutschland. Okay, na, ich kann auch Deutsch sprechen, ist kein Problem. Ich fange auch meine Streams immer in Deutsch an. Also meine Einleitungen und so weiter. Nur es ist dann so, wenn dann der Hauptteil der Viewers sprechen Englisch und deswegen wechsle ich dann auf Englisch. Aber wir können, ich kann mit dir auch gerne in Deutsch kommunizieren. Das ist kein Problem. Also das hier ist mein Main-Team, ja. So schaut es halt momentan aus. Wie gesagt, wahrscheinlich werde ich Buffon ändern für den neuen Event Buffon, weil der bessere Sprungkraft hat. Und Lukaku, also Ronaldo wird Lukaku ersetzen. Ansonsten bin ich eigentlich mit dem Team, so wie es jetzt ist, ziemlich zufrieden. Außer es kommen im nächsten Event neue Karten, könnte das eigentlich schon bis auf Lukaku und Buffon mein Endteam sein. So, I'm just gonna clear my inbox. Let's see if we have any sales. And look, indeed, Boyata did sell. So we made another nice 700k profits here with this card, as we bought him for around 850k, and now he sold for 1.5 million. So perfect farming example here of how to make coins. Easy 700k profit, exactly. So who claimed the team review first? I'm just have to scroll up in the chat. Okay, Sprintex wanted to take a look at his team. Sprintex, is your main team activated? You're having... Frozen is eating Californian pistachios. Enjoy your pistachios. So, are you online, buddy? No, he's not online. CR7, did I unfriend you because of no space in my friends list? I think you're gonna have to send me a friend request. Sprintex, you're at the top. Okay, let me check. Ah, okay, there you are. All right. Yeah, sorry guys. Unfortunately, I can only always hold 32 people, so don't take it personal if I have to unfriend you. Okay, then with this formation 3-4-1-2, use Ronaldinho as a cam. Get Ronaldinho for Maradona. Get Ronaldinho for Maradona and get Ronaldo for Martinez. And train up Gullit. I think Gullit at 112 is better than Martinez at 112. But check that on renders. Messi or Ronaldo for your team? I'd get Ronaldo. I'd get Ronaldinho as a cam for Maradona, and I'd get Ronaldo as a striker for Martinez. Okay, and then hey Eamon, how's it going? Frozen Tani, let's check out your team. Do I have you in my friends list? Yeah, there you are. So I think we did check your team out last stream also, or the stream before. Did you change anything? Okay, you got Van Dijk out of position. I'd put Van Dijk instead of Konate in central defense and get a left back. You went mainly on Premier League. So, in fact, it's a full Premier League team, huh? Yeah. Full Premier League team. Just look for a left back Premier League player. Walker is decent, but I think Arnold is better. Alexander Arnold maybe for Walker at right back. Lingard. There are better cams. Wrong team. Okay. Is this your Scream team or? But nevertheless, if this is your Scream team, then I would put in 2 icons to get the full points. Very late in India. I'll see you stream on YouTube. All right. No worries, Sprintex. Thank you for joining. Have a good night and bye-bye. Gullit will cost 46 million. Yeah. That's a problem, but Gullit upgraded is a very good card. But definitely get Ronaldinho as a cam and Ronaldo as a striker. And perhaps, I mean, we're still having like another month or two in this season. After this event, I think it's going to be Freeze event and then probably preseason. That's also a reason why I'm saving my gems. I have 52,000 gems. I'm hoping for a nice trade in the upcoming 2 events that we still have. So Frozen, did you update your formation now, or your team? I mean. Nah, it's the same team. Okay. So we can claim a couple daily rewards and achievements here. How many perk points can you get in a week? You can get 1,000 perk points every 10 hours. That brings me to the point. Is my free pack running out? I think I claimed that a while ago, so it should still be running. So basically, I claim these 2 packs, the ad and the free pack, not every 10 hours, but twice a day. So that gives you 2,000 perk points per day, times that by 7, that's 14,000 perk points. You can still also get perk points in the league matchups, which is if you get top 50, I think you get 5,500. I've already grinded through league matchups. I can show you that. Perhaps with the possibility of a top 10 finish. We're 5th currently with 45 trophies. Very unfortunate again. For the one thing, I think I only got 43 energy and not 45 because my league is being a bit lazy with league matchups. And then the other thing was we had 4 draws, which were absolutely unnecessary. I think we drew 2-2 against one guy with only 600,000 trophies in head-to-head, where we were 2-0 up, and out of the blue he scored 2 goals with 2 chances. But nevertheless, if you get top 10 here, you get 75 trophies. And seeing that I've been top 10, I think 2 weeks ago, I could claim this pack then 2 times. That would give me another 11,000 gems, which would be nice. What's my... You mean our league rank? We're gonna lose this league matchup, so we're gonna drop down a bit, but currently we are in the top 500. We had a decent run. We're ranked 497. Bye, SprintX. Arrow's gonna stream tomorrow. Okay, cool. If I make it and if I'm up, then I'm gonna definitely join Arrow stream. I can't promise, but it would be nice to see Arrow streaming again. So let's continue our weekend league grind here. Fire Tornado, you changed your team? Did you change players also, or just the formation? As we're going multicultural here in the chat with, I think it's Indians being spoken here. So we have German, English, Indian. Very nice multiculti stream here. I like it. Okay, 159 opponent with max chem. That's not gonna be easy. We're gonna have to use every chance here and focus fully to actually have a small chance to walk away here with a decent result. So we do have a decent start, but this is not a very good chance. Yeah, I should have maybe played that ball into the side out. Costs a lot of time here. Also here, play the bad chances quickly in the side out so you get your next chance quicker. Ah, bad pass. It's 4-all, still an open game. Gets hits the post, unbelievable. And that's a different, just that like a master, like a 90 rated card makes to 112. I mean, Lukaku, Ronaldo, Haaland, these guys just score these chances and don't hit the post from such a good position. Nevertheless, we do have a chance. Roger. 7-6. Seguin. 8-7. Ah, bad chance here. Can we go through? No. 8-all. Again, bad chance. I should have cleared it quicker. We need a good chance now as we're 1 goal behind. This is our last chance. We have to use it. It's 8-10 anyways. And we lose 9-10. Close. Nevertheless, we gave a good fight for the opponent. Unfortunate that we couldn't draw here. But seeing the OVR difference, it was an expected L here. Ah, you guys are talking about the Cricket World Cup, huh? Is still going on? I don't follow cricket that much, but I heard India had a bad start to the cricket and lost to Zambia or something, which was quite an upset, quite a surprise. So what was the OVR here of the opponent? I didn't check that now. Ah, 146. Okay, I see it on my notebook as a bit of a delay here. 146. Okay, so that should be doable. So 6-1, this should be an easy W. I think we can autoplay the rest of the game here. Players get death threats if they lose. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I think there was this one occasion in football, I think it was in the 90s in South America, where this defender scored an own goal and he got shot or something. It's like 20, 30 years ago, but yeah, sometimes things just run out of control. So we get a nice easy W here with semi-auto playing, which is nice. And 20 weekend points, which brings us to 110 points, I think. Yeah. And we still need... Ah, okay, we get 90 plus players now here as a reward. I think that's new. So I might actually grind here, seeing that we have enough weekend league tickets. Maybe just try to grind one of these players here. I don't think they'll be worth that much, but if I fish them for 500k, maybe they'll go out sooner or later. But usually I always only grind till the skill boost here, because The badge, to be honest, isn't really that important to me, and the second last gift that you get here was usually only a elite rivalries player, which usually aren't worth something. But seeing that you get masters now, I might actually go until the 90 plus pack here. So 151 OVR with 505 chemistry. We are favorites here to win. Nevertheless, it's still in a range where if we don't play well, then we could end up losing the match and having a bad surprise. So nevertheless, stay composed, stay focused, and then we should end up with a nice W here. Always crucial to have a good start into VSA as you try to build momentum and get into the rhythm of every game. Opponent did start out quite strong here, scoring every chance, and he's winning, as we do miss a clear chance here. And he's winning 4-2. Okay, so, and again, the keeper saved the ball, and now it's going to start getting stressy here. 5-3. 5-4. Roger with a nice roulette around, takes the shot. 5-7. Wow, the opponent is really playing strong here. Hoffman gets stuck. 5-8. Are we really gonna lose this match? Only 25 seconds left here. Free kick. Oh my god. Okay, the rebound goes in, but it does cost valuable seconds here. Seguin, nice. 8-all. Okay, is this a nice comeback here? Hoffman. We do go in lead. We're at least going to need one more goal. Oh no. Do we still get a chance? Yes. Bad pass. Gomez. Nice to Roger. And he scores. 10-8. GG to the opponent. We finished off strong here. You made 6 million when you got the player at reset. So you grinded the weekend league already on Friday at reset all the way till the end, and made 6 million off of one of these players, I reckon. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be worth that much anymore. I mean, we can check on the market if we look at 90 plus rated division rival players. So let's filter that out. Program division rivals. Can you get any for under 200k? Yeah, look, there are quite a few. There are actually a lot of division rival players here. Even 92s. Wow. I can snipe this guy maybe. And this would now be like a farming example. This guy, I only see him once. So what I'm gonna do now is sell him for 200k. I bought him for around 170. And I'm gonna sell him for, let's say, 210k. So that's like 30-40k profit on one card. It's not a lot, but if you farm, let's say, 1,000 cards per day, then you've got decent profit. $40k for 1,000 cards, that would be 4 million. So we have our silvers here to claim. Did anybody sell? No. How are we looking in our inventory? Oh shit, I just locked myself out of the game. I need to list 300 players now to get back into game. Fuck, I didn't see that. Okay, so sorry guys, but I'm gonna need 10-15 minutes of listing here. That was a whoops from my behalf. So I'm just gonna fish 200-300 silvers now in order to unlock back to 1,200 players. Hello Miesco Gaming, welcome to my stream, thank you for joining. How was my Festival of Lights quick sell? You mean the SBCs? It didn't go that well. I did at the very beginning. I only sold one player for 1.5 million. This Kubo guy. But luckily, then on the next day, I sold Foden for 10 million, and two other players, one for 2 million and one for 1 million. So I made around 15 million, but I did invest like over 20 million, so it was a minus. One of the main problems I did was tactically, I just went. I did it wrong, basically. I did an SBC, then I listed the player. I went back into the SBC, I changed to the market, listed the next player. You should do all the SBCs at once, and only if you get like the top 2 or 3 players. I think Foden it was this time, and the week before Foden and Courtois this week, and the week before the other 2 highest ranked players. Quick sell those, but focus on really doing the Festival of Lights or these SBCs that reset every Thursday as quickly as possible. And if you always switch between market and event SBCs, that costs valuable time, which in that few minutes, only if it takes a couple minutes more, does lower the prices of the players. Because I think this week also many went for doing these SBCs quickly. And it's always involved with a bit of risk. And there were massive undercuts. I remember the week before, the 110 player was suggested price after 10-15 minutes was still like over 40 million. And when I got Foden in my last pack, that was also a very unfortunate thing, that I get the best player in the last pack as valuable minutes run away for listing him. His suggested price was only like at 30 or 32 million. So I listed him, I undercut him for 20 million, but he didn't sell. And on the next day I relisted him for 10 million and he sold. So we are just fishing our silver players here. And as soon as I reach 1,200 inbox, then I'm back into the game. Then it unlocks me. So once I finish the 67s, we'll just check how many players we still have to list. Maybe we're actually then below 1,200. Yeah, we can check your team, Fire Tornado. What's your in-game team name again? I think I have you in my friends list, right? Ion, okay, yeah. We did check your team out, but not in this stream. I think it was 1 or 2 streams ago. So, was there anything you changed? Anything you upgraded or players that you substituted? You changed players. Okay, we'll take a look at that shortly. You changed players and formation. Okay, we'll take a look at it soon. So I reckon I have around like 700 to 800 silvers still in my inventory. What I'm doing here is fishing silvers. It's the only thing that makes sense in this stage of the season, because all of these silver cards, you either get them for free from the daily packs, from the 10-hour packs and the ad pack, or I have invested in them like at the beginning of the season. So I stopped buying silvers, I'd say around January or something. So for the first 3 months of the season, you always buy silvers when there are not very high OVRs still in the game. And I just fish them because at this stage of the season, 80k is not really worth a lot of money. But if you have 500-600 cards or more, and you're able to sell, let's say 10 to 20 cards per day with these prices, it does add up to having a nice like couple million always extra. What's fishing? I forgot. It's exactly what I'm doing now. I'm listing all my stocked players at a overrated price, hoping that they will sell it, because in case there is a spike, then this card is gonna sell. And the more different cards you have of different OVRs and different leagues, positions, names, etc., the more likely that a card will sell. But just to let you know one thing, fishing is a very time-consuming process, where you do have to be aware that, let's say, if you fish 100 cards, you should be happy that 5 cards sell. Like, if you get 5% fishing ratio, that's already quite decent. So everybody has to know for themselves if it's worth it. Are we? No, we're still locked out of the game. How many do I still have to list? Okay, another 180. Nah, yeah. Now the EA servers seem to be lagging also a bit. It's unfortunate. Usually this goes quite quick, listing the players. And we're also seeing many players are coming into inbox. I reckon I'm not gonna clear those, so I'm just gonna then check if anybody's sold, but I reckon not. The moment silvers in my market 1 are quite dead. I'm only getting like 10 sales or so per day of silver cards. A lot of silvers, yeah. It's around like 800 silvers I have. But like I said, I didn't buy any silvers. There was a point at the beginning of the season where I had like 3,000 to 4,000 silvers. That was before they implemented the 3,500 cap. And I'm still living off of my inventory and my stock here, just from fishing. So although I haven't bought a single silver card since probably over half a year, maybe even longer, I still have quite a few. You're too lazy? Understandable. It's a time-consuming process. It takes me like 1 to 2 hours every day to list all of my cards. And to be honest, I don't do it every day, like all cards. But I do list on average like 1 to 2 hours cards per day. That's the thing. I mean, if you want to make coins on the market, there are many ways to make coins, but there aren't any real shortcuts. So you do have to invest time and effort in order to be able to make coins. So let's finish the 65s, and I think once we're done with the 65s, we should be unlocked again. And then we can check out your team. Next season you'll be more advantaged because of the information. Okay, yeah, definitely. At the beginning of the season, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to start fishing silvers, because like I said before, not many high OVR cards. Silvers can be bought cheaply for like, usually you can always get them for like 1k. And even now I think you can't get any silvers for like under 2k. So their prices do go up during the season. But they also, especially at the beginning of the season when everybody fishes, have high spikes. Because at the beginning of the seasons, the only real way to make coins on the market is with silvers. Because the golds usually don't work that well for fishing. I've noticed that in the last seasons, that silvers work better. And the other problem is that elites are very overpriced at the beginning of the season. Like if you want to buy an elite player, you usually have to spend over 1 million coins in the first couple of weeks or months of the new season. So I'm gonna implement in the stream title also fishing, since this is a farming and fishing. Okay, I reckon once we're through with the 65s, we should be under 1,200 players again. You packed Gervinho. Should you wait or sell him? What's he going for at the on your market now? Gervinho, is it the 109 card? Hold on, I'm gonna check out the Gervinho card then on the market. Not quite sure which card you mean. From the SBCs or snipeable for 900k? No, then definitely not worth it. A lot of Festival of Light players are snipeable for under a million, even high rated OVRs. I showed that at the beginning of the stream. Last stream I still had 65 million. From that 65, we invested around 20 million in Scream Team. 7 million on the boost of Buffon, and the rest of the money went into Masters. Some like around 5-6 million for low rated Masters, training XP, snipe for under 100k, especially defenders. But I've also bought a couple like high rated OVR Festival of Light players, like 105s, 107s, up to 108, which you can get for under a million if you snipe them if you're quick. I don't know if Gervinho was one of the cards that I got, but like I said, very high rated OVR cards, cheap to snipe at the moment. So usually I would always say yes, invest in cheap high OVR rated cards, but on the other hand, seeing that the season is coming towards an end, we can expect that we're getting maximum 2 more months out of the season. Long-term investments don't really make that much sense, because at the end what you want to do is train your ultimate team. Decide on which 11 players, which formation is going to make your team for legacy next year, and train your stock of masters into your main 11 ultimate team in your legacy team. So it's kind of a bit late in the season for long-term investments. So let's see, let's just check out how many more players we have to list. Maybe we're unlocked already. Not quite. How many more? Okay, we're almost there, like another 30-40 players. So I'm just gonna finish listing the 65s, and then we're back in business. As EA kicks us out of the game. Unbelievable, man. Their server sometime. And actually, because I was showing league matchups before where we got 45 trophies, I actually did have a disconnect there too, in one of the games, which was also very unfortunate. So, really, man, I don't understand how such a multi-billion business like EA is not capable of establishing decent and proper working servers. I mean, they have improved it a bit compared to the last years, but still very far from ideal, reliable servers that we're having here. So sorry guys for having this very extensive session here of fishing. I usually do these things offline. It was accidentally I cleared all. I mean, intentionally I did clear all, but accidentally I didn't know that I had so many players in my inventory that I thought it wouldn't be a problem to not go over 1,200. But we should be back in unlocked now with under 1,200 players. I'm just gonna finish listing these 65s. We're all coming to an end here as we are already at the letter S. This shows the backstage of fishing. It's not all games and fun. No, it's also a lot of work and time consuming, obviously. I mean, it's not that fun listing the players because it's kind of how do you say, monotone and one-sided. But it does get fun if you see that it does pay off then. So claiming the coins is the fun part of it. And what I'm doing here now, the last 10-15 minutes, is what basically you're going to want to be doing at the beginning of the seasons. Buy many silver cards as cheap as possible and fish them. At the beginning of the season, you're going to want to have 1,000 to 2,000 silvers. Silver fishing works the best at the beginning of the season. Where you also get many more sales than at this time of the season. Okay, so we're done with the 65s. We should be in game again. Yeah, it's okay. Let's just see if anybody sold. We did get a sell. See, this 92 card sold. So the one that we bought for 170k before. Can show you that. So that's now example of farming, yeah? This card here. We bought him for 170k and we sold him for 210k. So that's 40k profit on this card. So let's claim him and let's check just to complete the or continue the example of this farming card. Let's see if we can buy him for the price below 200k. So 92 rivalries, guys. And then we'll check Gervinho, and then we'll check out your team, Fire Tornado. So, is he snipeable for under 200k? Look, he is snipeable for 100k, yeah? I'd have to wait for reset now, but this is basically how fishing works. You buy this card for a lower price than what you're selling him, and you're basically just making coins off of the price difference and the interest that you're making here. You gotta go, you have school? Okay, no worries. Thank you for joining my stream, Fire Tornado. So, GG to the opponent. Very many MasterCards here as in his rivalries team. Similar OVR. This is going to be a game on level terms. Same chance distribution for both of us here. This costs time. That's a bad start here into the matchup. Roger. Okay, nice. Come on, man. Hoffman, can he get there? Nice. But not so nice at the end here. Our opponent is also struggling. Only one goal scored after 40 seconds. This would be important, but easily caught here from the keeper. As our opponent does manage to equalize here, and we're really playing poor here. Low scoring game at the moment. Opponent takes the lead. Seguin 3-all. Get a penalty. 4-all. Okay, we're gonna have to finish strong here to have a chance. Seguin, bad cross or too centered to the goalkeeper. Opponent takes the lead, 5-all. He gets another good chance. That's not good for us. Saved corner. He's up by 2. I think that's the L here. Yep. Unfortunate. GG to the opponent. Poor gameplay here. Bad script. Probably a mixture of those two why we lost the game. Nevertheless, GG. And we lost our tournament. We lost our league tournament. That was expected. We had a very strong opponent. I just want to check out if everybody also played. People that don't play their turns in our league tournament are benched. Stefan didn't play. Stefan didn't play, man. Otherwise, everybody played, so GG to everybody that played. It was unfortunate. Look, we were on a good roll here, on a good run of form, as we only lost 2 out of the last, I think, 8 or 9 matchups. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we lost 2 out of the 8, and then before again we won like quite a few, which brought us into the top 500. But now we lost a couple ranks. We're ranked 506 now. So let's see. I'm curious to see what our next opponent's gonna be like. So 140 OVR should be an easy W. Not a good start here into this matchup. Generally, my versus attack form lately has been quite poor. But nevertheless, it should be an easy W, as we even get a counter-attack goal for us here, 5-1. But what I am noticing lately is if I'm facing same rated OVR players in versus attack, especially with this not maxed out team here with cards that have lower stats in finishing, shooting and everything, I do seem to struggle. Maybe just because I'm First of all, I don't grind versus attack so much. I prefer more to play head-to-head. Second of all, because of the cards and because I'm used to playing my main team. So nevertheless, easy win here, 10-4, GG to the opponent. I'm just gonna get a drink and I'll be back in a minute. So here we are again. We got 155 points. Next rewards are the coins and the skill boost. I'm gonna grind till the 90 plus player, till the Master Division rival player. Ooh, 170, 540. What a team, man. Holy moly. Did he actually train his players, or is that a rental team? I think he did train up to some cards here. We get a counterattack. Unbelievable. So this is going to be a clear L. Let's just try to play as decent as we can. Score as many goals as we can, but 5-1, I mean, that's GG to the opponent, man. Nicely done through Roger. Yes, he does roulette through, but is not able to get the finish here. And we are really struggling here. At least score like 5 goals or something. Not to be too ashamed. Next counterattack that we're facing here. Oh, he does pass by. Oh my god. And deflected. Not even the free kicks work here. So we lose 4-10. Just like the last game where we won 10-4. Just flipped, reversed. GG. So we got the coins now, so we're going for skill boosts and the players. So we need 250 points, 90 more. That's 5 wins. 5 wins, that would leave me with 13 tickets. Plus you get some tickets from opening these packs, so yeah, that's okay, man. I shouldn't be any problems with coin packs. With weekend league tickets. 152, 540, nice team. Very many master cards. Nevertheless, similar OVR. In fact, his OVR is one worse, but it's going to be a very similar game from chances. Because his skill boosts weren't that high, and probably he didn't have that many ranks. But the team did look nice with all of the... I think he had 10 master cards. Oh my god. Hoffman, okay. Yo, Levy, what's up, man? How was your stream? Thank you for joining. What's up? Not much. Streaming for about a bit over an hour. We claimed market sales, like 20 million at the beginning of the stream. Grinding weekend league tournament now. And was showing some farming and fishing demonstration here. Roger, can he get us through? Yes, for all, close game. 20 million, yeah, but in the last 2 days, honestly, it's not that much. But I'm quite lazy in the market because all I'm doing is fishing. If I do farming, I could do much more, but I'm just fishing my stock basically. Roger 7-6, close game here as we approach the end phase here of this very close and interesting game. Saved 7-all. We're gonna need to convert this chance here now. Hoffman. And the ball is saved. Unbelievable. As we are losing 8-7, 9-7. And GG to the opponent. I'm struggling with same opponents versus attack games here. We lose 10-8. GG. I just don't like playing versus attack. I'm just doing it for the quick grind in the event. And I'm not used to playing... I mean, I only play versus attack with these cards once a week. And it's just like... the difference between your 112 Lukaku finishing and these shitty cards is like day and night. Play head to head, yeah. I actually have a... Okay, 131. That should be an easy W. I actually have also a head-to-head weekend league team where I have 200 plus players, division rivals. I think this Don Decker guy and this LM guy, I think. I'm just playing versus attack because it goes quicker and I'm going for shortcuts. But obviously in division rivals, I grind head-to-head to always try to reach FIFA Superstars. Last season it was really close. I got, I think, 1.86 million fans, so I was very close to achieving FIFA Superstars. But at the end, at that level, you just face so many... First of all, you face many strong opponents, but you also face many players that abuse the game mechanics with cross spamming, with kickoff glitch, with these high through balls and all of these things. So this should be an easy W here. But look at that. I mean, Hoffman, that best example. Your 112 Lukaku, your 113 Ronaldo, they don't miss these shots. It's impossible to take like